Boys, I'm going to introduce you today to probably one of the largest hoaxes in the fox body community. Let's get out to the shop and I'll explain. All right, guys, so before we get into the meat and potatoes, ooh, she looking good. Look, twinning. Take your pick. Hatch, hatch, coop, winning. I do have to do something because this is kind of a historical moment, so just bear with me a minute. All right, guys, so when I say this is a monumental moment, let me explain. I made a post on my Instagram and I had a picture of Pop's car, my car, and Frostbite, and basically said, like, I gotta be living in the Matrix because all three run and drive. Now, if you guys remember, we got Pop's car back in 2020, and like, I guess it kind of ran, but not very good. And while we were trying to get Pop's car back roadworthy in 2021, we took my car apart. So, yeah, this is definitely a moment. Both my turds run and drive. That's almost mind-blowing to me. God, they look so good together. Gonna be taking it home shortly, boys. Freaking stoked. So going along with the title of this video, both of my cars are very, very different. Now, both of them have gone through extensive restoration. And fun fact, Adam Delamelier painted both cars. Did a phenomenal job, so shout out to Adam. But like Pop's car, full bolt on, push rod, heads cam, intake, exhaust, the whole 9 yards. And then my 92, of course, Gen 3 Coyote, Gen 6 Whipple, 10R80 Auto. Pretty wild, like they couldn't be more different. But the freaking fantastic thing, I love both these cars for different reasons. All right, guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. All the time, everywhere, doesn't matter if it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, hell, even TikTok, I see the same comment. That comment is, oh great, another coyote. Coyotes were played out. And that's BS. You know why it's BS? And I'm going to prove it to you. Because they're not. They're not everywhere. I know one thing that is played out. That's an LS. But let me prove my point. So over this past weekend was the Ponies and the Smokies show over in the Gatlinburg, Sevierville area. So I took it upon myself to do a silent poll. And I looked at every fox body picture that people took. Everybody, anybody that posted up pictures of fox bodies from that show this weekend, I wrote them all down, jotted them down. One, you know, push rod, coyote, push rod, coyote. You want to know what the number was between the two? You'll be shocked. Right about 18%. And what I did is I lumped the Terminator swapped cars, because there was a few. I lumped those in with the Coyote because they're not pushrod. actual Coyote, just Coyote, not modular swapped, less, about 14% out of, God, I don't have my paper with me, but it was probably a good 300-400 pictures. Not that many cars, but I went through all of them. You know, some of you guys, I know your car, I know what's under the hood, but I just made a little mark, pushrod or Coyote, pushrod or Coyote, and tallied them up. So there you go. They have not been done a million times. They're not played out. They're not overdone. It's just not true. And I'm going to tell you where that mindset comes from. That whole idea comes because you spend a lot of time on the internet, and guess what? Cars like mine get shared a lot. Big dollar, Coyote swap, supercharged, whatever cars get shared a lot online, like everywhere. That's why. I mean, of course there's serious big money, high dollar pushrod builds. Of course there is, and they get shared a lot too. But the Coyote kind of being newer, and yes, not done as much as a pushrod in a Fox body, because, you know, that's what they came with. You see more of them online. But I did my research. It's not as many as you think. So I guess the point is, guys, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Look, like I said, both of these cars are built exactly the way I wanted to, the way I wanted them. And guess what? Pushrod, Coyote. What I don't really understand is why there's hate for one or the other. More often than not, the hate comes from the pushrod guys, the pushrod for life guys, that hate Coyotes, and I don't really know why. I'd say the bulk of those people have never owned a Coyote powered vehicle, driven one, rode in one, built one, anything like that. Now, on the other side, there's a lot of Coyote snobs that wouldn't be caught dead with a pushrod. Okay. Look, I guess the point is one, don't knock it till you try it. Two, don't say stuff just because everybody else is saying it on the internet. And three, build your car exactly how you want to. That's what I did. I got both. Yeah, guys, we do a lot of Coyote stuff, but guess what? Pushrod, 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 pushrod. That one's gonna be pushrod. Yeah, we do a lot of them, but we do a lot more pushrod stuff than you think. So again, I don't understand when everybody's like, oh yeah, great, another Coyote. They're not as many as you think. You just see a lot of them on the internet. But yes, Tim's car is back. Welcome Tim's car back. We do a lot of them. And we don't get paid to promote Coyotes. You know, Ford doesn't say, hey, do a Coyote swap and we'll give you $1 million. No, it doesn't work like that. Like, basically and essentially, we do what we love. And I'll take you back a little bit to 2017 when I was about to do a stroker build in my car, and I went and rode in this car back when Dover still owned it, right after he built it, and it had a Coyote in it. That was it. Like, my mind was made up at that very second. And that's why I say a lot of the guys that hate on Coyotes ought to go experience it. And I think at that point, you probably get it. Now again, before I get the hate comments, I do love my push rods. 100%. Always have, always will. That's what I cut my teeth on. Some of the baddest fox bodies in the country. Tom Schwinzer, Mario. Geez, I could... Anyway, badass push rod builds. You know? Like, there's no hate. And that's, I guess, where I run into difficulty understanding is I love both of them. I've chosen both of them. One of my cars is a push rod, one's a Coyote. So, again, just because you see a lot of it on the internet doesn't mean they're just freaking everywhere. Guys, you knew, if I'm out here with the car and it's sunny, we're getting it out. Just how it is. Smelling sweet corn. End of the day, guys, do you. Do what you want. I don't know how many times I can say that. Do what makes you happy. It's like, I did my car my way, and it makes me happy. Both of them. Very happy. That's what it's all about. I waited a really long time for this. In case you didn't know, but man, this car does nothing but put a smile on my face after all the work was done. That's the freaking point, guys. Stop crying about it. And I know it's a small minority, but don't cry about it. Just go build what you want, love that shit, and enjoy it. Just do it. It's so much better when you love it. I think I'm rambling. Yes, I know. I've seen all the comments. Coyotes sound like shit. All push rods do is leak. Blah, 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 blah. Every engine's got its own problems, its own issues. There ain't an engine out there that's freaking perfect. So, all I know, I love both my cars. I built them how the hell I wanted to. I damn sure didn't listen to a bunch of clowns on Facebook. Don't do that. Build it your way. Enjoy that freaking thing and be glad you did. Guys, I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please drop me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. I may go do one more burnout.